a horse like that interested. He doesn't look as if he's exactly tuned up, does he, for the biggest contest of the National Hunt. Look, they're still saying, let's move him round, let's keep him going. See Graham Bradley digging his heels in, and just an odd strike behind the bottom, and gets no reaction whatsoever. But David's got eyes for everyone, but he's looking very pensive here. There's a lot at stake. He fancies his horse to run a great race, but if he won't start, and here it is, let's join Peter.
And Cavi's Clown has jumped off, but he's jumped off about 20 lengths behind the remainder. But he's racing now as Bonanza Boy, Desert Orchid, and Yahoo come to the first, with Ten of Spades on the outside, and Desert Orchid landed in the lead there at the first of the 22 fences. 3 1/4 miles to run. Coming to the second, Desert Orchid over on the far side. Kildymo's gone second now, just ahead of Ten of Spades, and then Yahoo. And then Made of Money for Ireland. Pegwell Bay on the inside, Bonanza Boy, Nick the Brief, Norton's Coin, behind them Tote Tobias, then the Bakewell Boy, and a long way last at the moment is Cavi's Clown. So the stable companions, first and last at the moment as they swing round this left-hand turn. Desert Orchid in the lead from Kildymo. Ten of Spades on the outside, Yahoo on the inner, then Pegwell Bay. They're not going a tremendous gallop at the moment. Over the third, Desert Orchid lands in the lead from Kildymo. Yahoo and Pegwell Bay towards the inner. Ten of Spades towards the outer. Nick the Brief just in behind them as they come to the water for the first time. Desert Orchid lands in the lead over the water. Cavi's Clown is about 30 lengths behind the remainder now as they come to the first of the ditches. Desert Orchid lands in the lead from Ten of Spades over on the outside. Kildymo is next, followed by Yahoo and Pegwell Bay and Nick the Brief and Tote Tobias and Norton's Coin over the sixth. Desert Orchid joined almost by Ten of Spades. Kildymo is third. Pegwell Bay and Yahoo come next, then Nick the Brief and Tote Tobias as they race towards another ditch. Desert Orchid on the inside of Ten of Spades. Pegwell Bay has gone third ahead of Kildymo, then Tote Tobias, then Yahoo as they come to the eighth. Desert Orchid from Ten of Spades. Pegwell Bay third. Kildymo, then Tote Tobias with Yahoo on his outside. Behind them come Norton's Coin and Nick the Brief, then the Bakewell Boy, Made of Money, Bonanza Boy over the ninth. And they're galloping all right strongly now, and Cavi's Clown is getting quite a bit closer to the remainder of the field. Who are headed by Desert Orchid with Ten of Spades second, a little gap then to Pegwell Bay and Yahoo and Kildymo, followed by Tote Tobias. Behind Tote Tobias is Norton's Coin, and then Nick the Brief, and behind him Made of Money and Bonanza Boy. Cavi's Clown and the Bakewell Boy is now the back marker. So they race round what will be the home turn on the next circuit in the Tote Cheltenham Gold Cup. Desert Orchid and Ten of Spades, these two disputing it. From Yahoo and Pegwell Bay, then Kildymo and Tote Tobias and Norton's Coin, a gap then to Bonanza Boy. Behind Bonanza Boy is Cavi's Clown making ground, then Made of Money and Nick the Brief, and finally the Bakewell Boy. Number 12 now of the 22, Ten of Spades and Desert Orchid together from Pegwell Bay on the inside. Then almost line abreast are Tote Tobias and Yahoo and Norton's Coin, and then Kildymo, and a gap then to Bonanza Boy, and then Cavi's Clown getting closer, then Made of Money for Ireland, then a long gap to Nick the Brief, who looks as though he's going to be pulled up. He's just been passed by the Bakewell Boy, and Nick the Brief has in fact been pulled up. They've got 10 to jump. Desert Orchid on the inside of Ten of Spades. Pegwell Bay going well on the inner, Yahoo on the outer. Then comes Tote Tobias, then Kildymo and Norton's Coin and Bonanza Boy and Cavi's Clown, and then Made of Money, and then the Bakewell Boy, who's virtually tailed off as they come to the water for the last time. Ten of Spades just heading Desert Orchid, little between them. Desert Orchid back in the lead over the water. Desert Orchid from Ten of Spades, Pegwell Bay going well on the inside, Tote Tobias, then Yahoo, and then Norton's Coin, the third of the ditches. Desert Orchid from Ten of Spades. Kildymo's a faller at that one, coming to another plain fence. Desert Orchid and 10 of Spades, who jumped out in the lead. 10 of Spades now from Desert Orchid second. Tobias has gone third. Norton's Coin 4. Pegwell Bay 5. 6 Yahoo and 7 Bonanza Boy. The final ditch, 6 from home. 10 of Spades jumps it 2 clear of Desert Orchid, with Tobias going up on the inside of the grade. Norton's Coin very close in 4th. 5th is Pegwell Bay at the top of the hill, 5 out. And there it was 10 of Spades from Tobias and Desert Orchid going back into second now as Norton's Coin is 4th. 5th is Pegwell Bay. 6th is Cavy's Clown, getting very much closer all the time. Desi's stable companion as they come to the 4th last. 10 of Spades from Desert Orchid. Then comes Tobias. Then Norton's Coin, then Cavy's Clown, and Graham Bradley still improving ominously as they come down now towards the 3rd last. And it's 10 of Spades on the inside of Desert Orchid. Desert Orchid lands just in the lead from 10 of Spades. Norton's Coin is next. Then comes Tobias on the inside. Then Cavy's Clown and Pegwell Bay. They're racing to the home turn now with 2 fences left to jump in the Tote Gold Cup. And as they do so, over on the far side, Tobias comes to challenge for the lead. Desert Orchid on the stand side. Norton's Coin between horses. It's Desert Orchid on the near side. Tobias on the far side. Desi lands a neck in front. 10 of Spades has fallen there. Racing to the final fence now. Desert Orchid is under pressure. Tobias on the far side. Norton's Coin between horses. Over the last, Tobias and Norton's Coin. It's Norton's Coin in the centre. Tobias over on the far side. Desert Orchid's back in 3rd place and he's beat. It's Tobias and Norton's Coin as they race towards the line. Norton's Coin is going to win it at the line. Norton's Coin has won it. Tobias is second. 3rd is Desert Orchid. 4th is Cavy's Clown. 5 Pegwell Bay. 6 is Maida Money running on gallantly on her last appearance. Then came Yahoo and Bonanza Boy. And so the result of the 1990 Tote Cheltenham Gold Cup. A triumph for number 7, Norton's Coin, owned by Mr. Cyril Griffiths, trained by him and ridden by Graham McCourt. Second was number 11, Tobias, owned by Mrs. Elizabeth Hitchens and Mr. Robert Hitchens, trained by Mrs. Jenny Pittman and ridden by Mark Pittman. And third was number 4, Desert Orchid, owned by Mr. Richard Burridge, trained by David Ellsworth and ridden by Richard Dunwoody. 4th was number 3, Cavy's Clown. This is the winner, Norton's Coin, the shock winner of the 1990 Cheltenham Gold Cup, which he's won purely on merit, getting a great reception. He's trained in Carmarthen and a tremendous body of Welsh supporters here this afternoon. Sad, all of them no doubt, to see the great Grey beaten. He gave everything as usual, but he just wasn't good enough this afternoon. So a fantastic season for Graham McCourt is crowned by victory in Steeplechasing's Classic. Riding as a freelance, he's ridden his 73rd winner of the season now on this 100-to-1 chance. The biggest Gold Cup shock in the history of the race. And nobody could say that it was a fluke. Ran an absolutely marvellous race, the son of Mount Casino out of Grove Chance by St. Columbus. What an unbelievable triumph for his owner-trainer. Trains him in a very small stable. This is 4th success of the season, but of course none of his 3 previous successes have been achieved in anything like this company at level weights. Jonathan Powell with Cyril Griffiths.
Can't believe it. Yes, I'm with Cyril Griffiths, the winning owner and trainer of Norton's, going. You're speechless, Cyril.
I am actually, yes. Can't believe it. I hope nothing hasn't gone wrong, that's all I hope.
You've been telling us all winter he'd win the Gold Cup.
Well, I did tell a couple that he might have a chance. I don't think I said it quite as plainly as that. I thought he would run very well, but I didn't expect to win, of course. Thought he might get third, perhaps, with a good run, you know.
And could you believe your eyes when he came there to challenge Desert Orchid and Toby Tobias?
I just couldn't believe it, really. You keep hoping it's going to be true, but you can't really believe it, can you?
And you bred this fellow yourself, didn't you?
I didn't breed him, actually. I bought the mare and sold the mare to my neighbour in Fowl. So he's brought him up, not me.
Well, you ought to go up and greet him now. Yeah. Many congratulations.
All right, thank you.
The distance is 3/4 of a length and 4 lengths. 3/4 of a length and 4 lengths.
Not that the distances are all that relevant in moments like this, but they were in fact 3/4 of a length and 4.